Toyota is taking up "if it ain't broke don't fix it" approach to the 8.14 über-popular RAV4 Hybrid, which soldiers on for another year unchanged. That's not a bad thing, even if most rivals have outpaced it with up-to-date technology. The 2025 Toyota RAV4's mix of capabilities: standard all-wheel drive, punchy acceleration, 39 miles per gallon combined, and an airy cabin with plenty of headroom and cargo space still make it a solid pick for a compact SUV. It's also one of the more affordable hybrids in its segment and baselit trim, although we suggest selecting a version with a few more features. Surprisingly, swift acceleration helps make the RAV4 Hybrid kind of fun to drive. There's always enough power ready for lively slingshots around traffic, and straight-line sprints are equally entertaining. Our test vehicle did 0 to 60 miles per hour in 7.8 seconds. That's more than a second quicker than the non-hybrid RAV4 and respectably quick for a small SUV. Things are less amusing when stopping. The brakes feel mushy and devoid of much feedback, and the same can be said of the steering. Handling is also lackluster, though the XSE trim has a sport-tuned suspension that better helps the hybrid stay planted and stable around turns. All RAV4 hybrids have all-wheel drive. It's not meant for off-roading, but it will definitely help provide more traction on snowy and icy roads. The price of the 2025 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid starts at $33,695 and goes up to $49,530 depending on the trim and options. The RAV4 Hybrid can cover long and short distances in pleasant comfort. The XSE trim we tested handled rough patches and bumps with ease without feeling overly firm or harsh. The front seats are nicely sculpted and padded appropriately, but the seat bottoms begin to feel flat on longer drives. The passenger side's lack of adjustment can also make it difficult to find a comfortable position. At highway speeds, the RAV4 is generally quiet. The exception is when you hit the gas for a burst of speed, at which point the engine sound gets rather coarse. The climate control system regulates temps quickly and distributes air well throughout the cabin. The plug-in hybrid RAV4 FEV hides an 18.1 kWh battery pack, good for an EPA-estimated electric-only range of 42 miles. In our testing, we managed to drive for 32 miles on electricity alone, but that was on the highway. We would expect a longer driving range in the city. Toyota made its 6.6 kWh charger standard on both the FEV-SE and FEV XSE. So charging time is just 2.5 hours when plugged into a 240-volt outlet. If only a 120-volt outlet is available, expect recharging times to be about 12 hours. The RAV4's cargo hold is nearly the largest in its class, hybrid or otherwise, and the load floor is low and makes loading items easy. The battery pack doesn't consume valuable cargo space, and the RAV4 Hybrid offers the same luggage space, 37.5 cubic feet, as its gas counterpart. A small center console and a handful of storage nooks offer space for most small items, although a nifty tray lined with rubber grips spans the length of the dash and makes a good spot to park phones and wallets. Parents with young kids will appreciate the RAV4. It's easy to locate and connect safety seats to the lower car seat anchors. Forward-facing seats and boosters fit readily, but installing a rear-facing infant seat on the passenger side will likely require scooting the front seat up. The RAV4 Hybrid has an 8-inch touchscreen standard door and optional 10.5-inch touchscreen. While easy to use, it suffers from middling performance. Load times are slow, graphics are outdated, and it requires a monthly subscription to unlock the highlight features. The standard 6-speaker audio system also leaves a lot to be desired. Get the upgraded JBL system if you can. Toyota's driver assist features are a highlight. For example, the adaptive cruise control works cohesively on the highway, both in traffic-heavy and free-flowing situations, to keep a constant gap from the vehicle ahead. The RAV4's cargo hold is nearly the largest in its class, hybrid or otherwise, and the load floor is low and makes loading items easy. The battery pack doesn't consume valuable cargo space, and the RAV4 Hybrid offers the same luggage space, 37.5 cubic feet, as its gas counterpart. A small center console and a handful of storage nooks offer space for most small items, although a nifty tray lined with rubber grips spans the length of the dash and makes a good spot to park phones and wallets. Parents with young kids will appreciate the RAV4. It's easy to locate and connect safety seats to the lower car seat anchors. Forward-facing seats and boosters fit readily, but installing a rear-facing infant seat on the passenger side will likely require scooting the front seat up. You'll have a hard time doing better than the RAV4 Hybrid's EPA estimated 39 miles per gallon combined. The Woodland Edition gets 37 miles per gallon combined. That's not only impressive in its own right, but it's also a full 10 miles per gallon better than non-hybrid RAV4 models. We averaged 35.2 miles per gallon during our test. While that's disappointing, we've found most other small hybrid SUVs also underperform in our real-world testing. Drive with a bit of restraint in the city and 40 miles per gallon is within realistic reach. The RAV4 Hybrid looks and feels well built. Nice tactile touches abound, such as rubberized grips on dials and soft landings for elbows. The optional synthetic leather upholstery is soft and pliable. The hybrid doesn't cost much more than a non-hybrid, and in return you get better power and fuel economy. It should pay for itself in gas savings during your loan or lease. Toyota's traditional warranty coverage is average, but the hybrid components are covered for 8 years/100,000 miles. Free scheduled maintenance for 2 years/25,000 miles is generous. The RAV4 Hybrid has a somewhat rugged look, but there's only so much design aggression you can bake into a crossover. Much of the fun of stabbing the hybrid's throttle for a juicy burst of low-end punch is negated by its rubbery steering, numb braking, and droning engine under high load. Still, its zippy electrically assisted acceleration and modest off-road capability make the RAV4 Hybrid a solid all-around driver. Toyota has been an aggressive adopter of a driver assistance feature set and offers many of them standard across the RAV4 lineup. For more information about the RAV4 Hybrid's crash test results, visit the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration (NHTSA), and Insurance Institute for Highway Safety (IS) websites. Key safety features include ASense standard automated emergency braking with pedestrian detection, ASense standard lane departure warning with lane keeping assist, ASense standard adaptive cruise control.